everybody. Welcome. Before we get started with our evening and the awards and all of that, we're going to have a fantastic dinner and get to break bread together. So before we do that, Gabby's actually going to come up here and say grace, and then we'll dismiss by tables. The players are going to eat first, so I know they're most excited, and then we'll just go one by one. Okay? Come on up, Gabby.
Heavenly Father, thank you for giving us this beautiful evening where we are all gathered together to celebrate our basketball season. Thank you for the food you have provided for us. Bless all who have helped prepare it, and Lord, bless those who have prepared and put this event together for us. Lord, bless us at our gathering and make us qualified to be good people. We glorify your name at all times for every blessing and that overwhelms our lives so that we may be athletes who love and respect each other. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen.
All right, girls, go ahead, line up, get some food. That's all the girls, that's all the girls. All right, so we're going to get started, you guys. I hope you all enjoyed dinner. Okay, so first I want to welcome you guys here. Thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate you guys taking the time and effort to, join us on a Thursday evening, especially after the season ended. We really appreciate it. Before we get started, there's a few people I need to personally thank for helping out this season. I want to thank Ken Cookie, Tim Brandon, and the rest of our administration at Stevenson for making sure that the girls got whatever they needed, whatever we needed as coaches. Besides handling our schedule, our gym times, all that stuff, the school did a great job helping us secure new uniforms for both JV teams, the renovations to the locker rooms, made sure our games ran smoothly. So just want to make sure we thank them for that. I want to thank Megan, our trainer, for taking care of our kids when they needed it, if there was any injuries, the bus drivers for driving the kids to the games, the game staff for doing the clock, announcements, books, and the janitors for cleaning the floors. All these jobs are very important, and we couldn't function without these people, and sometimes they do go unnoticed, and sometimes maybe underappreciated for everything they do, so I want to take time to recognize them. I want to personally thank Mr. Tamu for creating some of the best highlight videos and posts this season. I know he dedicated a lot of time to being at every game, taping our kids, and creating these everlasting memories for the girls, including the 3 videos you guys are going to see tonight. So we really appreciate it. Thank you. Personally, I want to thank Coach Mike Jenkins, Coach Rick Vaisdell, Coach Jessica Vaisdell, and Coach John Neiman for all their hard work this season. Because of that, we are very efficient and organized. Trust them completely with our players because of their integrity and character, and they always made sure the girls had what they needed. Whether that was pizza after a varsity practice, because the girls were texting us all day that they wanted pizza, or candy before a game. Coach Rick made sure everybody had enough Sour Patch Kids. Or extra time on the court. These guys make it happen. I'm very lucky that I pretty much walked into a situation at Stevenson to have this incredible staff working with me. So thank you guys for that. Lastly, I want to thank our parents, friends, family, just for all their support this season. Thank you for driving your kids to and from practice, waiting in the parking lot while varsity ran over 30 minutes, which probably happened every day, attending games, working the concession stand, all that good stuff. You guys take care of your kids when we're too hard on them in practice, and I appreciate you being there for them. Programs can't run without that kind of support, so I just want to say thanks again. Okay, so before we get started with the awards, speeches, all that, the coaching staff made a very fun video that highlighted some of our special moments from this season. I'm going to give you a spoiler that this is a lighthearted video where we did tease our girls about some of their quirks and the funny things that they do. We worked very hard. Mr. Tamu came in with like 3 cameras. We had microphones on us. It took us like 3 hours to tape. So I hope you laugh. I hope you don't hurt anybody's feelings. Enjoy.
Hi everyone, welcome to our end of the season banquet. We wanted to do something fun that kind of remembers some of the funny moments that we had this season. So we decided to film a day in the life of a Stevenson girls basketball player on game day. Hope you enjoy, hope you get to laugh at what funny things we do here.
All right, we got a big game today. I hope the girls varsity girls are ready to play today. Hopefully they show up.
Varsity girls are ready to play. I hope the JV girls have some energy. All right, on defense, we're going to play 81.
Wait, that's zone, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
But if we might go 82.
That's zone and half court, right?
Yeah. And then Emma's going to bring the ball up.
No, I don't dribble.
Okay. Who's going to bring the ball up?
I will.
Okay, bring up the ball.
All right, Izzy, don't give the ball up. We got to do the little things.
Okay.
Remember the little things? We got to do the little things.
Okay.
That's what's going to help.
Okay, here we go.
All right, who's counting it up?
I want to. All right. Titans on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Titans!
Right here! Right here! Woo! Touchdown! Did you see that?
Gigi, shoot! Gigi, shoot!
Make your layup, Emma.
Dylan! Liana!
Come on, Layla, take it in. Come on, Layla, score. Look to shoot. Look to shoot.
All right, girls, great job. Big win. Good job.
All right, we got to get a pick.
Pick.
We gotta get a pick. Leave it for the gram. Wait, I gotta see it before you post it. I gotta see it. Okay, that's good.
Now varsity's getting ready for their game.
Wait, let me see that TikTok. Let me see it. What? Wait, look at the stats. Oh my God.
Guys, we got to hurry up. We got to go.
Wait, are you almost done?
Yeah. Almost done.
Come on.
Give me one.
Hurry up, for Coach Rick Feintraub. Land of the free and the home of the free.
5'6" sophomore, order number 4, Hannah Tomo. 5'2" junior, order number 12, Madison Kaiser.
At center, a 5'8" senior, 34, Leah Wiley.
Leah, you gotta take that stuff off. You can't play with that.
5'5" senior, 24, Gabrielle. 5'7" sophomore, 23,
Riley!
Whoa!
Sling, go set a pick. Foul.
What?
You're good. Maddie, hit the shot. Nice hit, Maddie.
I'm the biggest bird. Shoot it, Anna. Rip it out! Rip it out! Rip it out!
Shot. Ellie, look up, look up. Hit the shot, Julia. Go to the basket, Holly, go to the basket.
Coach, my shift at Texas Roadhouse starts in like 20 minutes. I gotta go to work.
Sorry, Coach, I gotta go too. I gotta go to Little Caesar, sorry. Get back on D. Know who you have, know who you have. Maddie, you got 24. You got 24. Maddie, 24.
Didn't foul! All right, you guys, we got to run deluxe on this one, okay? So we're trying to dribble it over, pass it here. Celine's going to set the screen, but she's going to go this way. We're going to get the back screen here. Maddie's going to hit this shot, okay? We need to hit this 3 in order to win the game. We got it?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Bring it in. Here we go. Seconds on 3. 1, 2, 3. Hits!
What are we running again?
I don't know, are we on offense or defense?
I got so mad.
Girls, family, and friends, we hope you enjoyed that video and got a lot of laughs. We had a ton of fun making it. We had a lot of special moments this season, and we're hoping to have just as many next season. We love you guys.
Okay, I'm glad we left. That's good. All right, you guys, so we're going to get our evening started with our awards. So I'm going to first introduce Coach Mike, who is our JVB coach. I really enjoyed watching and working with these young women that competed for the JVB team. They worked extremely hard this season, and I saw tremendous growth in them. Coach Mike is going to come up now to talk about his players. This is my first year with Coach Mike, but he's been with Stevenson basketball before I got here and coached some of our current varsity members, which was really great to hear some stories about these girls when they were freshmen. I really enjoyed working with Coach Mike this season. I think he brings a ton of knowledge and experience to our staff, and he did a great job developing our younger kids. I think he has incredible patience and knows how to be positive yet stern and disciplined. I think that's the best way to describe Coach Mike. Really looking forward to working with Coach Mike in the years to come. So come on up, Coach.
Thank you. I'd like to start by just offering a few thank yous of my own. Thank you, Coach Madison, for bringing me back as a coach. I missed it, and I'm glad to be back. Thanks to Coach John as well for all of his support. Coach Rick's not here, but I'd like to thank him. We ended up practicing a lot together, and obviously working with him is a great thing. Our teams worked well together, so that was a good setup. I'd also like to thank my wife. She's not here, but I'd still like to thank her. You know, she allows me to do some of the things that I get to do at school, like coach. I coach all 3 seasons, so she really does pick up some of the slack there, so I do want to thank her. This season, you know, we might not have gotten the number of wins that we wanted, but I would consider this a huge success for a variety of reasons. Number one, the girls learned so much throughout the season. They got better every single day, and that's kind of what we were looking for. We did end up getting a couple wins, which was good, so that they could experience that. But they really did make it easy to come and teach them basketball, because they showed up every single day ready to work, ready to try hard, and they were a great team. There was never any problems back and forth. It was always everybody getting along. There was no questions about, like issues between them. Everybody seemed to get along and work hard. So overall, it was a great experience on my part because they were such a good team. I do want to talk about each one of them a little bit. starting with Camille. Camille was a solid defender. She came in very skilled as a player. We need to get her confidence up, and as soon as her confidence gets to where her skill level is, she's going to be a force to deal with. She came in for extra work all the time, went to those open gyms. And I don't believe that she even ever missed a practice. So overall, Camille did a great job. Faith, another one, great improvement as the season went on. Came in, hard worker, played great defense for us. Again, every day came in with a positive attitude, ready to look to get better. Ava was one of our leading scorers. She was a valued person on offense. She got really good at the pump fake and then driving to the basket. Fooled them every single time. They didn't know how to handle it, but it worked every single time. So again, another hard worker. You're going to see that theme throughout all of these. Chloe is just a natural athlete on both ends of the court. Led us kind of bringing the ball down the court and on scoring and also on defense. Rebecca stepped up her defense throughout the season. I mean, she really turned it on and really gave the other team fits, jumping in front of all those passes. And then Isabella, same thing. She was a huge help on defense. She did struggle with a few injuries along the way, but overall helped our team out immensely when she was in there getting rebounds and playing defense, and then even getting out a little bit on the offensive side of things. But we do have 3 individual awards for the JVB team. We're going to start off with the most improved. This person came in and didn't start off getting as much playing time I think as she wanted, and asked, what can I do to get better? And I told her exactly what to do, and she did every single one of those things, worked hard at practice every single day, got to be one of the best defenders, in my opinion, on the team, and that goes to Rebecca Vermeyer. The next one is the Titan Award. This one kind of goes to that person that does the little things every day that makes you what our coaches would be proud to be Titans. I was a Titan way back graduating, so it's kind of those ideals that you have that make the coaches proud to be your coach. Everybody on the team kind of fits that description, but this particular person went above and beyond, like I said before. Was in those extra shoot-arounds every single day, always looking to get better, and that goes to Camille Perez. And our final award goes to our most valuable player. Like I said, this person is skilled both on the offense and the defensive end, kind of cool under pressure, a good leader both by action as well as vocal on the court, telling girls how to, where to be if they're not sure where to be, how to do things, all of those kinds of things. I don't think it's any surprise, our most valuable player is Chloe Nisan.
Congratulations again, girls. Okay, so I'm going to talk about Coach Rick, even though he's not here. If you guys don't know, he has the flu, and so does his entire family. So he's really bummed to not be here. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about him, and then I'm going to have Coach John come up here and read Coach Rick's speech and give out the awards for the JVA team. I was extremely impressed by our JVA team this season, who ended up winning 10 games, including a few that went down to the wire, which was awesome to see. I remember that Marysville game specifically. Lily almost got into a fight, but it's okay. See, this team, specifically these girls, are some of the most competitive and positive players that I've been around. They genuinely love seeing each other when they see each other in the gym. What we did in the impersonation video, that's accurate. That's accurate, okay? They just get that excited. And I just love being around that energy. We need that in the program. So I'm going to talk about Coach Rick. I just really enjoyed working with Coach Rick and Coach Jess this season for many reasons. They're very caring about the program and the young ladies we have in it. Coach Rick is very invested and committed. And I think I also have a soft spot for him because he's like the second biggest Michigan fan I've ever met, besides myself.
Every single day.
Every day. Like, only rocks Michigan. So I'm really looking forward to the seasons to come working with both him and Coach Jess. So we're going to have Coach John come up here, read his speech, give out his awards. Okay, Coach John.
All right, Coach Rick wrote a speech and he sent it to me, so when he says, you know, Jessica and I, obviously it's not me, it's Coach Rick. I'm sure Coach Rick would, if he was here, like Coach Madison just said, the JV team had outstanding energy. Every game, you know, way up here, very exciting. It's, you know, very satisfying to come in and see that the girls are here to like it. The girls that are returning would miss Coach Rick. If you guys were here last year to see Coach Rick, he basically ripped on every JV girl. He made it funny, but he kind of did it. He didn't do it in his speech, so sorry, because he is sick. He wasn't going to come, so he left me to read it. So, and I didn't find out about this until this morning, or this afternoon when I walked in. So I got to put my cheaters on, so I can't see. So it says, quit laughing. All right, it says, Jessica and I are so sorry we can't be there for the basketball banquet because me and my entire family have the food. I just wanted to say it was such a pleasure and honor to coach all of you girls this year. This year we won 10 games, and that hasn't happened in a long time. If you guys know, I think Rick's only won 2 games in the last 2 years. So this is very exciting for him. He goes, our record in the conference was 6-5. If I would have known that Sour Patch Kids and Gummy Bears would make you guys play better, I would have started. He says, especially for Emma, after she started getting her Sour Patch Kids, she started making her layups. You girls were the happiest players that I've ever coached. Don't ever change. I want to talk about a team player. Ashley Evans, whatever we needed her to do, she would do it. JVA, JVB. She was always happy to do it, showed up, and worked hard. I would also like to thank my 2 captains, Sophia and Liana, for their leadership on and off the court. Sophia, you wouldn't have to come off, I'm sorry, this is Rick's typing. You wouldn't have to come off the court if you weren't such a Michigan State fan. I would also like to thank Coach Mike and the JV team for practicing with us and helping us out during the season. I would also like to thank myself, Coach John, for being such a great guy in coaching, helping us. I would like to thank Coach Madison for letting me be a part of the Stevenson basketball program. These girls are in great hands under your leadership. Now for the boards. All right.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. All right. For the Titan Award, like Coach Mike just said, started the season, this person for the Titan Award started the season on the bench, became a starter halfway through the season. She is one of 2 girls that came to every practice. The Titan Award is Lily. Good job. All right, for most improved player, This player was an incredible defensive player. She never came off the floor. She hated to lose games. And like I said before, she is the other person that never missed practice. Most improved player is Liana. And our MVP led our team in scoring. She could play any position that I put her in. She was an outstanding defensive player, and my MVP is Isabel. And that's it from Coach Rick. Yes. Yes. Proof. See?
Oh, no, that's cute.
You can stay up here. So I'm going to put the team first. What's the memories of you?
Okay, congratulations again, girls. So now we're going to introduce our varsity team, talk about our team a little bit, just some of the positive things that happened this season. Then we're going to watch a video that, again, Mr. Tammy made, all these memorable things that happened this season before I hand out the awards, okay? We had 13 members on our roster this season, and starting with our sophomore class, I'd like to recognize Kyla Cook, Allie Salkevich, and Hannah Tamu. So Kyla Cook, known as our biggest bird, is our ultimate hype man. Her energy on and off the court is infectious, and the best story I have about Kyla is when we got our first win, we were the only two running around the locker room throwing water, right? So just love that about her. Hannah Tamu is one of the most selfless players on our team. She's always thinking of her teammates. Love having this kid. She's always wants to get in the gym extra. Allie Salkevich is a perfect example of the saying, chop wood, carry water. She finds a will to win, get better, and compete in all aspects, either on the court or in the classroom. Our junior class, our biggest class, consisted of Holly Lewis, Riley Grabb, Julia Rizzo, Mara Erkinen, Maddie Kaiser, Anna Wathan, and Hope Kilpatrick. Holly Lewis is a great defender who isn't afraid to go up against anyone. I absolutely love her positivity on and off the court. She was very helpful to both her teammates and coaches whenever she can be. The thing about Holly is I see her every morning in my classroom waiting to greet me. So that's very nice of Holly to see her always around. Riley Grabb is one of the fastest players I've ever coached, almost too fast for her own good. Her hustle and effort on the court is admirable and inspiring to her teammates. She's also a great sport about all the jokes I throw at her about her left hand. That doesn't exist. Julia Rizzo has a never-give-up attitude and is determined to get better every day. Even when getting yelled at, she always has a smile on her face and somehow surprises herself when she does something good, even though we know she can do it. Mara Erkinen is tough and driven. She implements what she's learning and asks questions that will help her improve. Next season, I guarantee you, she will be our best free throw shooter because she will work on it all summer. Maddie Kaiser, or Mad Dog number 2, if you didn't know, I'm Mad Dog number 1, has the talent to be a special player with a terrific jump shot. She hypes up her teammates and celebrates her teammates. I'm excited to see what she does next season as a senior. I'm not saying that. Anna Wathan is what every coach wants on their team. Someone who knows what's going on at all times. Anna knew every play from every spot and led her teams when they were lost. I love walking in the halls at Stevenson and hearing teachers praise Anna about her schoolwork as well. Hope Kilpatrick is a true gamer. When the time came, Hope turned the corner and made the team and her playing time a priority. Doesn't matter who she faced, she played as hard as she could and sacrificed her body on the court to win, including playing at the end of the season when she probably shouldn't have been. But love that about Hope's competitive spirit. Didn't forget anybody, did I? Just kidding. Lastly, our infamous seniors, Gabriella Timu, Leah Wiley, and Celine Twall. I'm actually going to save what I have to say about them right before they do their senior speeches. Okay, so don't forget about you. It's just I'm going to wait until it's your time to shine. These girls and this team is very special to me. They're my first team, and the ones I will never forget during my coaching career. I'm sure they had no idea what to expect when I walked into the gym that first day. They probably thought lots of things, but they only ever showed Coach John and myself how committed they were to getting better. We had a young roster with very limited varsity experience. They struggled in some games very early on in the season, but the improvement that each of these players showed was incredible. I had parents, opposing coaches, friends, school staff, etc., telling the staff that they could see improvements being made in the games. These girls came to practice every day ready to compete and learn despite our record. They only looked forward and thought about preparing for the next game. During the season, when we played against Cousino, I had a head coach talk to me about the girls after the game. The first time we played them, we lost by 25. The second time, we were leading at the beginning of the fourth quarter. We ended up losing by 5. We were disappointed, but happy to see the improvement we had made. After the game, the coach stopped me in line and said to me that she knew the moment the game ended the first time we played them, that they would struggle against us the second time. I asked her, how did she know that? She said, when you play against Stevenson, you can see that our kids fight, never give up, and play hard every minute of the game. That's the qualities that every coach wants to hear and what makes this team special. Before I get to the individual awards, before you watch this great video, I want to highlight a few things about the team. First, almost every player received their first varsity letter and first varsity start this season. We had multiple players score their season high this season, including Hannah Tamu and Maddie Kaiser. Hannah and Maddie were both voted Blue Division Honorable Mention at the end of the season, while Hannah went on to be voted Macomb County Honorable Mention. We are very proud of those individuals. As a team, we had our first win against Chippewa in the Blue Division and defeated them again in MAC tournament play. We defeated Lance Cruz the second time we played them in conference play. We were actually only one win away from finishing the conference in 4th place. In the Blue Division, we were voted the Team Sportsmanship Award, and our team GPA, which as a teacher, I'm very happy about, was a 3.52. As a program, we also were able to fundraise over $7,000 this year, which hasn't been done, I guess, in a few years. So I'm very proud of that as well. Okay, so Gabby, we're going to watch the memories video that we had this season, and then we'll pass out our last 4 awards.
So here I am with my thoughts of you, and this world I've left for me. Stoic faces when I think of you, and how I once believed. So now you call me, but you know I won't let you through. Have myself to deceive. So leave the memories alone. I don't want to see the way it is. It's how it used to be. Leave the memories alone. Don't change a thing, and I'll hold you here in my memory.
for making that video. I love seeing stuff like that because it makes me very happy to know that a lot of these girls outside of just playing basketball together, you know, they enjoy being around each other, they're good friends, because I also truly believe that playing sports builds those friendships and those, you know, teammates that you have for life. Some of my closest friends are my teammates from high school and college, and so I hope that remains for you guys as well. Okay, so the first award I want to give out this evening is our Scholar Athlete Award. No surprise, Celine Twall is an exceptional student. She has the highest GPA on the team with a 4.24 from the International Oh, okay. She is a member of the National Honor Society, National French Honor Society, National Honor Society, Recycling Club, and Amnesty International. Celine even founded the sports club at IB where she helps students learn new sports. Through these clubs, Celine did a ton of volunteer work and tutored other students. She was always looking to give back to her community. Throughout her high school career, Celine was a 4-year member of the basketball team and swim team, as well as a 3-year member of the track and field team. Her senior year, she was captain for all 3 varsity teams. Celine Twall is a valedictorian and plans to pursue a career in dentistry. While I read these accolades aloud, I am so impressed to know Celine and the impact she has left on Stevenson. This year's Scholar Athlete is Celine Twall. Okay. The second award I want to present this evening is our Titan Award. Our Titan Award is given to a player who embodies what it means to be a Stevenson Titan. This player does what it takes to be successful. She competes in practice, does extra to get better, and earns what she is given. At the beginning of the season, I wasn't sure what to expect from Hope. She hadn't played basketball in a year, and she tried out for the JV team. After some time, I saw her, I was like, what are you doing here? You need to be at varsity. After some time, I noticed something had changed in her. She was hungry to get better and earn more playing time for herself. By the end of the season, we couldn't play without Hope. She was our 6th man. She competes to win and puts the team first. I am proud to have Hope in our team and excited for her senior year. Please let me introduce this year's Titan Award, Hope Kilpatrick. The third award this evening is our Most Improved Player Award. When I think back to where this player's ability was in the fall, I am shocked at how quickly she improved. In the fall, she had a hard time handling the ball, and sometimes I couldn't really watch her shoot. I didn't know how she would compete at the varsity level. However, one thing that sets Allie apart from her teammates is her aggressive nature to be the best. This kid is a true competitor. Every drill, every practice, every game, Allie, she plays her ass off. Because of this innate quality, Allie willed herself to get better. She would come early to practice to work out, stay after to shoot, and did what she could to get better faster. She knew the team depended on her. She watched film, talked to me almost every day about her performance, and held herself to the highest standard. I watched her improve almost every game. She learned to finish in different ways, improved her shooting form, and was able to handle the ball better against pressure. She wasn't afraid to try new things on the court. What impressed me the most about Allie is her mental toughness. I am on Allie every single day. Sometimes I'm too hard on her. And I'm sure there were many games where she went home upset and frustrated at me yelling at her. The reason I'm tough on her is because I believe in Allie and the kind of player that she can be. I am so proud to announce Allie Sakevich as this year's Most Improved Player. Okay, our last award this season is our Most Valuable Player. After our first few games, me and Coach John didn't know if we had one. Couldn't figure it out. This player had a tough time when the season started. and was unsure about her role in the game. I was screaming at her to shoot the ball, look to score, play selfish, stop passing, get to the basket. Hannah, however, is so selfless and was almost afraid to be in the position I expected of her. There was one home game, and I'm sorry to say this, played really bad. And we had a serious, what I call a come to Jesus meeting, and I noticed the change that Hannah made after that conversation. She began to flourish and stepped into the role I knew she could. She averaged 8.3 points as our leading scorer, 3 rebounds, 3 steals, 2 assists, and 1 block throughout the season. Our last 2 games of the season, she broke her career high twice, finishing with 18 points at Chippewa and 23 against Avondale. Hannah is the kind of player that makes everyone around her better because she has her hands in every part of the game. She could score, rebound, and make defensive stops happen. She strived to improve throughout the season and has already begun working out for next season. I have really high hopes and expectations for Hannah's basketball career here at Stevenson, as well as after she graduates. I believe that her best is yet to come. Hannah Tamu finished the season MAC Blue Division Honorable Mention, Macomb County Honorable Mention, and lastly, our most valuable player. Congratulations, Hannah. Okay, so now I would like to introduce our senior class. Say a couple things about them before they come up and give their speeches. Each of these girls has brought something different to the team, and I really can't imagine my first year coaching at Stevenson without these 3. So starting off with Leah. Leah joined basketball again this year after a couple of seasons away. I will never forget when she showed up to tryouts and began playing in her hat, cross earrings, and necklace. So the joke in the video was that's how Leah started tryouts. Like, she started playing in the drills, wearing all that stuff. Leah brought so much to this team. She would get so hyped during practice or games and competing. I remember her posting her first varsity basket on Instagram, only for me to tell her she traveled in the clip. What I learned about Leah is that she's a true hustler and known as our team alpha. Leah balanced school, basketball, and a job this season. She's very mature for her age and has a great understanding of the realities of life. I believe her work ethic will take her far. I'm excited to see what she does after graduation this June. Gabriella, or Gabby, is a quiet member of our team with a bigger heart than you can imagine. I mean this in the best way possible, but Gabby cries at almost everything. She cares so much, and it's so evident every day. She puts the team first and thinks of others before herself. I loved watching the bond between Gabriella and her sister Hannah this season. Is she crying? It reminded me of my own playing days with my sister. They would train together, partner up, and talk about the game to each other every minute they could, which is something very special and they will cherish for the rest of their lives. Gabriella is a special player and a person. I'm excited to share, I hope it hasn't changed, that she's going to Oakland, right, and is planning to study dentistry. Lastly, Celine. She is truly one of a kind. If I wasn't yelling at her to stop laughing or talking during practice, I was probably answering one of her many questions. As you heard earlier, Celine is very motivated and dedicated to her schoolwork, extracurricular activities, and sports. While this looks great on her college applications, I know that these commitments are what makes Celine, Celine. She's always helpful, looking out for others, and lifts others up with her positivity. Her role as a senior leader and captain will be missed next year. Celine is also college bound, where she is also studying dentistry. I love this senior class, and I will miss them tremendously next season. We're going to watch a quick video about them, and then the three of them will come up here and give their speeches and their own awards.
Pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars. I could really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now. Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars? I could really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now.
Yeah, I could use a dream or a genie or a wish to go back to a place much simpler than this. Cause after all the partying and smashing and crashing, and all the glitz and the glam and the fashion, and all the pandemonium and all the madness, there comes a time where you fade to the blackness. And when you're staring at that phone in your lap, and you hoping but them people never call you back. But that's just how the story unfolds. You get another hand soon after you fold. And when your plans unravel in the sand, what would you wish for if you had one chance? So airplane, sorry I'm late. I'm on my way, so don't close that gate. If I don't make that, then I switch my flight, and I'll be right back at it by the end of the night.
That airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars. I can really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now. Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars? I can really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now.
Yeah. Somebody take me back to the days before this was a job, before I got paid, before it ever mattered what I had in my bank. Yeah, back when I was trying to get a tip at Subway, and back when I was rapping for the hell of it. But nowadays we rapping to stay relevant. I'm guessing that if we can make some wishes out of airplanes, then maybe, oh maybe I'll go back to the days before the politics that we call the rap game. And back when ain't nobody listened to my mixtape. And back before I tried to cover up my slang. But this is for Decatur, what's up, Bobby Ray? So can I get a wish to end the politics and get back to the music that started this? So here I stand, and then again I say, I'm hoping we can make some wishes out of airplanes.
Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars? I can really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now. Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars?
I could really use a wish right now. I could really use a wish right now. Like shooting stars. I could really use a wish right now. A wish right now.
Okay, you three, come on up now. Okay, our first senior up is Celine 12. We actually only have the hall.
Hear me? Okay. I'd like to warn you guys that it might take a while, so I suggest you get comfy right now. Hi, for those who don't know me, my name is Celine 12, and today marks the end of an era for me. As I stand here before you, I can't help but feel an overwhelming sense of sadness and loss. It's hard to believe that my 4 years in this basketball program have come to an end, and that I'll never have the chance to wear my uniform or play alongside my teammates again. While I'm grateful for the memories and relationships that I've made over the years, it's hard not to feel a deep sense of sorrow as I say goodbye to something that has been such a big part of my life. Despite all the hard work, dedication, and sacrifice that we put into this program, our basketball seasons didn't always end up the way we wanted them to. Even in the face of disappointment and defeat, I saw how much my teammates improved and grew throughout the years, and that's something that I'll always be proud of. This year was a roller coaster ride of emotion with the loss of our old coach and the challenges of adjusting to a new one. But in the end, we came together as a team and created a season full of memories that I'll cherish forever. I'm grateful to the parents and coaches who made this year possible, but most of all, I'm thankful for the love and support of my fellow teammates. I know Coach wants me to be speedy with the speech, but I don't know how I could when I have so much to say about each person. I'm going to start by saying thank you to the JV teams for always having a way to make me laugh and smile, even in serious situations like halftime. Thank you all. Last year, I heard the seniors give out advice to you guys, so I'm going to do the same. Your season might not go the way you want. You might leave some practices wanting to quit the game so bad, and trust me, I've been there, but I promise you it's not worth it. You'll get over the slump. I've had to deal with a ton throughout my season, but I've always pushed through, and at the end, been grateful for not giving up. I guess all I'm trying to say is I believe in all of you. You'll all get somewhere in life and in basketball, so never give up. Keep working hard and push yourself. If you want to take basketball seriously, make sure you practice in the off-season. Join summer leagues. Do whatever you can for extra practice. Just enjoy your time doing it. Love the sport and never stop. It's a beautiful sport. Now for my team. I'm going to start with Holly. Holly has grown so much throughout the years. She has been dedicated to the sport since freshman year. I remember playing with her on my JV team and seeing how aggressive she was playing. She would dive for any loose ball and run as fast as she can to any open player. You have such a sweet nature and you're always there for everyone. I really appreciate that and love you for it. You are always there for me. Hope, you are such a kind soul and amazing person. You never fail to make me laugh during the big drills, and you're always there to push me to try harder. You're hard on yourself a lot, but I just want you to know you belong here. You belong playing basketball. Thank you for always being there for me. Leah. Leah made a comeback this season, and I'm so glad it happened. I played with her my freshman year, and of course she had to come back to bother me my last year. Leah is the most unironically funny person ever. I didn't know one person can make so many people laugh with just a simple sentence. I'll never stop making fun of you for the dumb things you do, but of course, those are the things that make us all laugh. I love you, my little cowboy. Rizzo, my bench buddy, my singing buddy, my chant buddy. We did it all during the games. Those were the small moments that I'll cherish in the future while looking back at them. You never fail to make me smile, even at the tensest of games. I'll miss you and our timeout dance sessions so much. You'll go far in life and with basketball. I believe in you. Mara, my co-captain, the bad cop in this act. I love you so much. You were always there for me with tough love to get me back on track. From the moment I started playing with you, I saw the incredible abilities you had, and they just got better during the years. You always pushed me to try harder and live up to my potential. I know you'll go far in the future, and I can't wait to see you grow into the leader you are. Kyla, you're probably the funniest person on the team in my eyes. You never fail to put a smile on your face with your sarcastic remarks and dumb dance moves. I don't think I've ever seen anyone go so quick from being the happiest at practice to wanting to punch everyone there. But I guess that's part of it. It just shows how serious you take the sport. You have grown so much throughout the season, and I am so proud of you for all the hard work you put into it. I can't wait to see you ball out next year. Gabby, now you're the person who suffered with me for all 4 years. We've been through hell and back together. Gabby, you are one of the most beautiful people inside and out, and have the kindest hearts. I don't think I've ever seen anyone cry over another team's senior night before because they felt bad. You have a unique ability to see good in everyone and everything. I guess that's why you chose to be my friend. I'm so lucky to have you in my life, and I know you'll do amazing things in the future. Hannah, in my eyes, I will always see you as my little freshman. Being the only person I could see outside of basketball on a daily basis really built up our relationship. I went from just saying hi in the halls to you to sitting by each other at lunch and gossiping about random things. I don't know who I'm going to be able to talk to about my dumb school problems anymore when I graduate. Who else is going to annoy you with your airball stats every practice, reminding you about that one South Lake game? Even though you're 2 years younger than me, I really look up to you. Your skills are like nothing else I've ever seen, And I'm so jealous that your airball percentage is more than your make percentage. Nah, I'm just kidding. I wish my shots were as accurate as yours. Riley, my little speed demon. I can't even describe the feeling I have when I see you. You just radiate so much positive energy to everyone around you. You have such an infectious smile, playful laugh, and carefree spirit. I feel so grateful to have you in my life, and your presence alone is enough to make me smile. Thank you for being a source of positivity, always looking out for me and giving me an amazing nickname. Anna, I don't know what I would have done without you this year. You were always there for me, listening to me complain almost every day. You had to deal with being an amazing basketball player and being Swing 12's therapist throughout the season. I could always rely on you to remind me of the plays on sideline right before I'm about to go on and treat me in check at practice. The number of times I've heard you tell me, Celine, stop laughing, she's looking, is crazy. That's not the only thing crazy here. What's actually absurd is that our friendship had blossomed since the time where I was blamed for tearing your ACL. As I prepare to say goodbye, I am filled with a sense of sadness, knowing that I will no longer have you here with me every day. But I am also comforted by the fact that I was lucky enough to have you in my life, even if it was just for a short while. You have taught me so much about strength, resilience, and compassion. So thank you, my dear friend, for being there for me this year. Thank you for listening to me, supporting me, and never giving up on me, even when I felt like giving up on myself. You are truly one of a kind, and I will miss you more than words can express. Maddie, she's the joy of my life, my little basketball coach. She is the very essence of happiness in my life. Whenever we were partners during shooter runs last year, I would always hear her encouraging me to fix my form, to jump higher, to be my best self. And even now, when I take shots, I can still hear her voice in my head cheering me on. Yesterday, I told her I don't even know what to say about her because I can't even form the feelings I have for her, but I'll try my best. She's one of the very few people I felt comfortable with from the very beginning of last year, having played with her before. When I found out she was being pulled up, I was relieved beyond words. I've known her for 3 years now, and I can honestly say she's become one of my closest friends. Whenever I think of Maddie Kaiser, my heart is filled with joy, because that's what she brings into every room she enters. Even when she's grumpy during practices or games, I know that the happy Maddie will always come back. I'll miss our pregame warm-up dances and our little comments to each other on the sidelines during practice. I'll miss her in general because she brought so much light and love into my life. Maddie, I love you more than words could ever express. Now for my coaches. You guys have always been there for me with Coach Rick's advice on sidelines to Coach John bullying me for being slow during drills. I've been through it all with you guys. Coach Mike has been with me for 4 years, either for basketball or track, and has made me love every single season of it. You always know how to make me laugh. You're always there for me to complain to, so thank you for always listening. Coach Rick is not here, but I'm still going to talk about him. Coach Rick is literally the mom of the team. He was always there for me to give me advice or cheer me up when I was going through something. And I always appreciate the candy he would give out to us before games. Coach Jess was my stats buddy on bench. I love gossiping with you throughout all the games during the season, and she never failed to make me laugh. I'll cherish those little moments forever. Coach John, you're literally the funniest coach I've ever had. I don't think I've ever let someone bully me as much as you have and got away with it. The swim jumps were crazy this year. I will always keep our moments together doing big drills and the comments in my heart forever. I never had a dull moment with you. Coach Madison, thank you for stepping up and taking the position of our coach for our year. I was always able to talk to you when needed, and you were never shy to say what's on your mind for me. I'll never forget the thing you said to me when you gave me my practice jersey. You said, I'm going to work your butt off this year, and trust me, you stayed true to your word. Thank you for everything. Now I'd like to thank my parents, my mom and dad. Thank you both for driving me to practices and games and back, even though you knew I wasn't gonna spend a lot of time playing. But thank you for going to my game, and I really appreciate that. And I will always hold the little moments of when I was on bench and I would look at you in the bleachers and you would just give me a thumbs up or dance to me, and we would just dance with each other while sitting down. Thank you for videoing the little playing time I had and always sending it to me after, critiquing what I did and telling me how to get better. And thank you, Baba, for all the car lectures I got coming back from the games where you would just tell me to jump where I would shoot and dribble the ball. As I look back on my time in this program, there are no words that can fully express the depth of my love and gratitude for everyone involved. It's been an honor and a privilege to be a part of this team, and I'll always cherish the memories and lessons that have learned with me as I move forward in the future. Thank you.
That was like some of the nicest stuff I've ever heard. Good job, Celine. All right, Leah, you are up. It was Maddie's birthday gift. I was told to save the 7-minute speeches, so I'll probably do like a 3, but they did a good job. Most of you don't know me. My name is Leah. I only played my freshman year. I regret that a lot. A lot of the girls call me Alpha. I just wanted to thank the seniors, Celine and Gabby. They forced me to try out this year, so I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them, and I want to thank them for that. I also want to thank my freshman coach, Coach Mike, for teaching me the foundations of the game, and I really wish I would have stuck with it, but can't take that back now. So. I also want to thank Coach John and Coach. They really were understanding about my schedule for work and stuff, and school, stuff at home, so I want to thank them a lot for that. Also, my friends and family who came out and supported me, even though I didn't get to play that much, but, you know. A huge thanks to my teammates. I didn't really know most of you coming in here, except for like a few I played softball with during the fall, and Celine and Gabby. But we really did grow a strong bond, and I'm going to miss that a lot. But I will see some of you in the future, and I really truly believe that Allie is the next alpha on this team. She's a great leader, and she deserves it, so. Definitely my favorite memories on this team would definitely be the bus rides. Those were really fun. Or that one time we had that big room, I forgot, Marysville. That was the dance part, yeah, that was fun. I also want to say sorry for not spending as much time as I'd like with you guys. I wish I could have. But I loved having you guys as my teammates, and I'm super excited to see you guys play next year because I'm staying home for college, so I'll come and watch you play. But I'll give it to Gabby now, so.
Hi guys, my name's Gabby. To start off, I just want to thank God for giving me help, strength, and the opportunities I've had throughout my years in high school. Without Him, nothing would be possible. I've been playing basketball since elementary school. Hannah and I played together in leagues outside of school. When middle school came, I tried out for my 7th grade basketball team. I made the team, but never got much playing time. I was a very quiet person, no surprise there, but I never questioned the coach why I wasn't getting put in. During my 8th grade year, I joined a youth sports training center, which really helped me a lot, mentally and physically. Fast forward to 9th grade, I almost didn't try out, but I'm glad I did. Coach Mike
You were an awesome coach. I was very confident in my shooting and playing overall. I think that was my year I played the most. I got compliments from coaches from the other teams and some of the reps as well. I gained confidence that year, not just as a basketball player, but as a person. My JV year was a year to remember. It started late due to the COVID lockdown, but that's the year I met most of you girls. We were teammates then and met again on varsity. Also that year, Coach Rick, I remember you wanted me to just shoot the ball. You always would try to encourage me to be confident and just shoot. I averaged more points a game that year. Even though our season was cut short, it's something I'll always remember. My junior year was an interesting one. It was my first year on varsity, and he's not here today, but thank you, Coach Vance, for giving me that opportunity. Also, Hannah being on her varsity her freshman year meant that we got to play together, and I think my parents were more excited about not having to be there for 2 different games. Now for my senior season, my last year of high school basketball, I had the best time. Even though I may have had some bad days, being with all of you made it better. This season is officially in the books, and I wouldn't want to do it with any other team but this one. Basketball has changed my life in so many ways. I've met so many people and made so many friends through the years here. Girls, I love you all so much. You all have made a great impact on me, and I will forever be thankful that I got to not only be your teammate, but your sister. Okay, so I'm going to talk about all you guys. Kyla, I remember the first time I ever saw you. You and Hannah were playing against each other in 8th grade. That was when and to be honest, I never thought that Kyla Cook, the girl who almost wanted to beat up my sister, was one day going to be my teammate. You're always putting a smile on my face and making me laugh. You have made my season so much more memorable. Seeing you in the hallways during school and teasing each other always made my day. Like that one time I had to pull you out of class for a yearbook photo. We were texting each other right before, and I came to your class, which was right next door to mine, and it was room A6, I still remember. And I asked for Kyla, and when you saw me, you started jumping up and down, and you tripped over a laptop charger. That was something I will never forget. Thank you, Miss Kyla Cook. I love you. Allie, I met you through Hannah during volleyball season during your freshman year when you came over to shoot before basketball tryouts. I saw you were an aggressive player and knew you'd be a great asset to the team. Every team needs an Allie. I'm glad I got to play with you. Hope. Talking about random things on the sideline during practices or games was something I looked forward to. I remember one practice we had where us seniors had banner pictures. We were on the sidelines waiting to sub in when we were talking about how we couldn't believe Coach Madison wanted us on our team. We felt so cool because a former D1 athlete chose us. Our conversations were so enjoyable, and I will always cherish those moments. Riley, I remember JV season Coach Rick always mixed us up, and I never knew why. We both were always confused, but we would go along with it, and being able to have the opportunity to play with you for 2 seasons was amazing. Julia, thank you for always making me smile and turning a negative situation into a positive one. And thank you for being my free throw partner when Hannah always left me. We made a good team. Holly, I'm so glad we became closer this year. Thank you for trying to get me to like country music. It's not so bad after all. And I love being able to stand next to you and Hannah during almost every national anthem. We literally sang our hearts out, and it was something I always looked forward to before the game. Mara, you made me feel more a part of the team my first year on varsity. Always walking with you around the hallways every morning before school started was something I enjoyed and will miss. You made me feel included during lunch first semester of my junior year as well, and I'm going to miss you in your Irish jigs. Anna, you were the sweetest girl I know. I always loved talking and laughing at the stupid things we would talk about. We would always giggle and make the funniest comments, and I'm going to miss you so much. Maddie, you were my heart girl. You were always hyping me up in practice and during games. The energy you would bring to the team was something we all needed for encouragement, and I'm so lucky I got to be on the same team with you for 3 years. Leah, I'm so glad my constant bugging in third hour made you decide to come back and play basketball. Finishing off my basketball career here at Stevenson with you and Celine was the best. You made practices fun and always made sure to have us laughing no matter what. Celine, we did it. We did this together for 4 years. Thank you for being someone I can always talk to and laugh with. I remember walking into the first day of tryouts freshman year, You were someone that stuck out to me. Your energy and positivity always made every practice and every game fun. I'm going to miss telling you about my whole day and everything that went on, and all of our locker room tea we would spill. I love you so much. Hannah, you have always been through everything with me. The lectures during the car rides back home, the tears of sadness, celebrations, basically everything. Being on varsity with you for the past 2 years is something I will cherish forever. I'm so lucky that I got to play with my sister, even if you played more than me. I like that the people thought we were twins when we looked nothing alike. Thank you for always having my back, critiquing me, and for always pushing me to become the best I can be. Thank you for motivating me before every game, even if you had to yell at me to get through it. I also appreciate the sarcasm you would always bring, even though it was annoying at times. Looking back at it now is something I will forever laugh about. Always remember to keep being you. You are so loved by us all, and we appreciate what you have done for this team this season. I know you're going to do great things in the future. Keep working your butt off and things will happen. Your love and dedication for this sport shows, and it truly motivates us all. I love you more than you know. And for my coaches, Coach Mike, you were my first high school basketball coach. Thank you for giving me the opportunity and making me continue to want to play for the rest of the high school. Thank you for giving me the chance to prove myself and my potential. Coach Rick, thank you for always supporting me. You always encouraged me to be my best because you knew my potential. You knew I had it all in me, but I just needed the confidence. So thank you so much for the push. Coach John, thank you for always being on me and for always giving me advice. If I ever had a question or wanted to say something, you were always there to listen and help out. I really appreciated it, so thank you so much. Coach Madison, I had a great season with you this year. Thank you for making my senior year fun and a great learning experience. I am so glad that you got to be my coach for both powder puff and basketball. I also want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to experience a Michigan women's basketball game. Even though it was fun, I think I can speak for all of us that it was a great learning experience too. To my parents, Mom and Baba, thank you for being my #1 supporters. You have both been through it all with me. Mom, thank you for always being there for me. Every time I had a bad game or practice, talking to you always made me feel better. You're the first person I go to talk about anything. I also appreciate the text messages to me before games. You always did everything you could to help me feel confident and ready for games and practices. Baba, thank you for always filming our games. After every game, good or bad, you always lectured us on the car rides back home. Sometimes the lecture wouldn't be over for hours, but we would still listen and appreciate the time and effort you put into us. You always wanted me to be my best. You knew my potential and believed in me. Even though I would sometimes get annoyed with you after games, I still appreciated the fact that you cared. Both of you impacted me and helped me throughout my high school years, and I will forever be grateful. I love you both more than words can. I love you both very much, more than words can explain. Danielle and Nora, and thank you for showing up to all my games, even if you didn't want to. I hope watching Hannah and I play together inspired you both. Seeing you both in the stands at our basketball games would motivate me to play my best and hopefully inspire you to do the same at your games. Thank you for always being real with me and for always supporting me. I love you both so much. And one last thing before I finish, I want to give some advice to you girls to take on and carry with you, not only in basketball, but through life. First thing, always have confidence in yourself. This is something I struggled with throughout my years of playing basketball. I would always second guess myself and overthink everything. It would affect the way I played when all I needed to do was simply play basketball. Another thing I would like to share is to enjoy every moment. My past 4 years of high school went by very quick, and I'm honestly sad it's coming to an end. Enjoy every moment, game, pasta party, because one day it's going to all end. So soak it all in and make every moment count, because before you know it, the final buzzer will sound and you will be up here making your senior speeches. I wish you all good luck next year, and I will be here supporting you. I love you girls.
Okay, so the girls together have awards that they're giving out to the girls. So
we're going to go remember order with this. honor to pass down because I was the one who I won this award last year. So I would love to pass down the biggest crybaby award to Holly Lewis. You have kept my legacy alive, and I love you for that. Come up here and be a medal when I say it too. Okay, so this person, I don't know how she's this fast, and I think she should be a track star, but she won't. So most likely to be Usain Bolt in a race goes to Riley Grab. Okay. This person, her arms are so long and they're always everywhere, and they're always blocking people's like shots for no reason. We're like warming up, and she's over here like smacking people's balls out of the air. But the award for Stretch Armstrong goes to Hannah Tamu. Okay. This person was always entertaining watching her while she went out during practice because she always had a confused look on her face, and it was always the funniest thing to see. So most forgetful goes to Rizzo. This person has the funniest running form I have ever seen. If you want me to demonstrate it to you, she runs like this. So she has won the award for cross-country sprinter, and this goes to Mara Erkinen. This person, if it's either games or practice, she could never keep her person on defense. She would always lose them, could never stay with them. So the award for MIA on defense goes to Maddie. This girl is one of the sweetest people I know, and when she has a smile on her face, it is the most gorgeous thing ever. But the award for biggest RBF goes to Allie. This girl is always there for everyone on the team. She will always be supportive for anyone and will listen to anyone's rants any time of the day. So the mom of the team goes to Anna. This award goes for the person who, anytime she would make a shot in practice, block a ball, steal a ball, she would scream, "I'm the biggest bird." So the award for the biggest bird goes to Kyla. This girl always has one of the most infectious smiles on her face. I don't think I have ever seen her once not smiling at least one time during practice. So Miss Smiles goes to Hope. Okay, so I'm going to do the senior one This girl, her phone is always out. Any second of the day, she's videoing anything. If it's random sophomores 1v1ing on the court, or Hannah airballing a shot, her phone is always out videoing. So Miss Paparazzi goes to Gabby. Okay. This, as we heard in the speeches, this girl would always leave practice early to go to work, or she sometimes couldn't even come to games because of work. So, most likely to miss graduation for work, at Texas Roadhouse goes to Leah. Okay, so this girl always blogged each of our games or special events happening. Celine is Miss TikToker. Okay, now on to coaches. This coach, he has coached me in so many sports. He is always there. He doesn't even teach at Stevenson, but he coaches like 3 Stevenson sports. So Mr. Tri-Coach goes to Coach Mike. Thank you for coaching me and everything. She cannot attend today because she obviously has the flu as stated. So best stat keeper goes to Coach Jess. We got her pencils to take Jackson. Okay. So this award goes to the person who always fed us before our games, even if we should not have been eating candy before our varsity games, but I guess they helped us. So the award for Mr. Willy Wonka goes to Coach Ray. Okay, this award goes to the coach who always came to practice like 10 minutes before with a big broom in his hand, sweeping the floor. So best janitor goes to Janitor John. Okay, last but not least, this coach, as we all know because she reminds us with all of her amazing stories during practice or pregame, she played for U of M, and we all know she won Miss Basketball for U of M, but I think it's more sentimental from us, so Miss Basketball goes to Coach Madison. That was all. Thank you all for listening. I appreciate it.
Okay, thank you, girls. Thank you. Couple things. I just want to thank everyone again for coming tonight, listening to what we have to say about your amazing daughters. It's special to, celebrate a season that we had for all 3 programs, and to celebrate the friendships that your kids made and how hard they worked and all the things that they're learning besides playing basketball. I've always said that basketball is, a vehicle for learning other things in life, and I hope that your kids are learning more than just the game from us. We're trying to pour into them the best that we can to make them, empowering young, strong women. So when they leave and they graduate, they can take these things out into the world. I want to thank again everyone for coming. Before you girls leave, I'd like to take a team picture of you guys up here. And also, you're going to pick up your team gift. Each of you girls are getting a present tonight on your way out. Which one you want to show what they're getting? So just make sure you come grab one of these before you leave, okay? Celine has one more thing to say.
I would like to apologize to Allie because her name was at the top of my page and I accidentally skipped over it, but I'm going to speak about her now. Allie was one of the first JV people I have ever met. I saw her during one of our summer practices while she was trying out for volleyball, and she came up to me and she asked me, she said, "Have basketball tryouts started yet?" And I said, "No, they haven't, but you can still come and do open gym." But then she spent most of her time doing volleyball at that point, so I didn't see her at a lot of open gyms. But after that, she started coming to she started coming to the weight training with Coach John, and that's when I really built my friendship with her. She is one of the people who I could trust with my life on the team. She is a sophomore, but she has driven me around more than I have driven her, and we have had deep conversations during our car rides, and I will always trust you for everything. I trust you with my life at that point. I have seen how much you have grown throughout the years. Last year, as a JV person, being pulled up to varsity and playing at our district team, that is the point where I saw you as an actual basketball player who can go far in the future, and at this point you can go D1 if you believe in yourself, because I believe in you. And you are one of the most skilled people I know. You're one of the most skilled people I know. And I look up to you, and I want to be you when I grow up. So, Allie, thank you for always making me smile at practice, making me feel comfortable, and being someone I could trust. I love you. And I'm sorry.
Okay, one more thing I forgot, Mr. Taylor just reminded me. All of the videos tonight that were played are going to be sent on a link, including the Banquet video and the videos up here, and they're all going to be on YouTube. So if you guys want to watch the videos later, you definitely can, okay? We're going to take our varsity picture now, but once again, thank you everybody for coming. Drive home safe. Again, thank you. Really appreciate it.